Yo, what up, aliens? Our life is equal now. How we doing in this meta better universe? I share our experiences. Proud, humble, we be now. Balanced, gallant, savage, high, fast. The gods, kid. How we doing today, ladies, gentlemen? However you identify, independence in this red predicate, always 100, solid, bet it. Let's get it, yo. Today, kids, we're gonna do a little review, a how-to instruction tutorial have you on these rap applications. Again, Fash is not sponsored, so he's not going to be saying or spraying Nathan with you about the industry. Paid for, yo, Fash paid for these applications. He will use them. He will not display the name because he's not allowed to, got permissions to, or neither is he promoted by. So, like that. However, the wonderful way we be like this. There are some beautiful muses on these apps that also share their arts, their art skills. We got some beautiful DJs out there that put these vibes out there, and any kind of vibe that we want to identify with, whatever we want to grind with in that time, and that's what we're about to do today. So stay tuned, stay present. No need to press rewind. That's why we ain't got none of them reviews. We ain't got no rewatches. It's all right because we're on time, we're on topic. Let's get this, y'all. All right, so it's as easy as this, ladies and gentlemen, right? For those of you trying to learn, Fash is about to level up in this. He's actually probably about to, I don't know. For those of you just starting your YouTube venture, I wish you a lot of luck. It has absolutely helped me. It has absolutely been a useful tool in my journey in being a muse. I hope that I've added some great content to this facet of the meta universe. However, it's being it's a little hard to communicate with my fans right now. It's a little hard to communicate with the family right now. And we're definitely looking for ways for more fluid communication with our family. So right now we're leaving stamps so they can go back and watch them, which is okay. That's fine. But Fash is coming out here live on time for all y'all that can come in and check in. Got the time. Yo, thank you. Blessed kin you are. You be that always. Present, like literally gifted, blessed me, y'all. Lift soul, go. Listen, yo, go, right? The fucking cortex and never stops. But we said trucking, we be trucking right along to these apps. All right, so it's as easy as this. We turn on our phone, right? We want to know how to become famous rappers, right? So we turn on these phones, we hit the application. It's as easy as that. We just press the button. All right, so I'm gonna bring it up to the spot where it actually has our beats. This is another reason why I'm doing this here is we're actually going to give reviews of some of the DJs that are leaving us these blessed beats. So what we want to do is we're making a reciprocal community in which what we network becomes our family and where we grow from, our cornerstone. You heard? But yo, so growth, reciprocal, feeding into itself. These DJs bless me with these beats. I want to bless these DJs with what y'all think about these beats, because now you will know their names. You will be able to go out there and find them, their YouTube stations perhaps. They can get in touch with Fash. Anybody want to get in touch with Fash? My email is Joey, Joey Gallant, GALLANT 7777 at gmail.com. Again, that's Joey Gallant 77 at gmail.com. Go ahead and press select, like, subscribe. You want to follow along this kind of material. We're going to be leaving a couple of how-tos before we about to do what we do, because yo, the kid's leveling up a little bit in this, you know what I mean? He's going independent with it for now. See who wants to enter sentence with it, because it's only going to be capital in the beginning, you heard? So and we're only going to get bigger capital, and we're only going to grow from there. Where are we going to go from cap? The apps, perhaps, right? So let's get back to these apps. Let's be fluid like that. So listen, So we get these apps, right? And they give us a couple different kinds of moods of hip hop, I guess you would call them. Well, I'll read you these here. These are these types here, so they're type beats. But which is weird because one of them is actually called type beats. So you gotta kind of stay away from those because those fall in a genre of beats that sound a lot like produced beats. So you have to be aware of that. And that's another reason why you see FASH come out here, do a lot of shorts, do a lot of freestyles with y'all, do a lot of testing material and stuff like that. I've done 3,000 videos on YouTube. I believe there's at least 2,000 still up or whatever. You know what I mean? I've cleaned up the YouTube station a little bit as we're, leveling up in this experience. I've been trying to explain it as I've been going along for any of those that's interested in trying to grow themselves and that also use some of these tools or trying to figure out how to use some of these tools for the first time and just trying to figure out how to grow at all. I mean, as an artist, I've grown a lot as an artist, as an individual as well. Returning to art itself reminded me of how much I adored art as a kid, so much that I that's what I took in school all the time, all the time. I was kind of leaning toward the architectural draft and mechanical drafting. Come high school, but also always kept a strong commercial arts and poetry and wording. Fash didn't like to do homework, but it was always very good at painting a picture. So that's what we're doing. We're painting pictures as we're moving on, right? As we're moving through this meta universe of YouTube. This platform, thus far, as we can see, I'm having a hard time with getting my actual subscribers to know that I'm here live so that they can come and check in so that we can do some more fluid freestyles. So what I've decided to do is come down and break some of these beats down. And then if you enjoy spending some time with FASH, you need that pickup. We that. Yo, just clap back, press like, subscribe, past that because we're growing energy and those who think that we going away. That's USMC soul. They did multis and multiples these verses. We know that the strange doctors know. Okay, let's go. Flipped it. Okay, so we got traps, type beats. Again, those are the type beats. See, they literally have type beats on here. Fash got to watch what he shows on this, so I'm just gonna keep moving along. You got one that's called Gangsta. A whole damn freaking look at this. Let's see what's in Gangsta. All right, Fash actually got a couple favorites in this one. So we got one of the DJs here, Super 8 Beats, Super the number 8 Beats. Bay Z. This is one of the tracks Fash like to just relax to, because it'd be that too. Sometimes these apps come in handy just for writing. I have this in the background. Don't always have to be freestyle. You can have this. Lately, nowadays, the way we be flowing and going with these undertones to this HIPHOP. They're painting these oppositions to this equipment, but the design different. Because I always seen op as opportunity, and that's a print kit. Listen, it's different. I told you, but old school they know. But listen, Joey Joe evolves, and even more than that composes, Let's go. Contemporary. I told you that. Contemporary. The ladder is not elementary. Listen. All right. Oh, this one here. So now this is a good, for example, using these app beats. Here's a couple lessons to learn. So these DJs cut, splice, and take. I think they could get about 6 seconds, and then they gotta make new material for you. Not to confuse. This is called recreated art, dude. Like, and I'm very sure it pisses off the artist Q. The sir, blessed prophet, cornerstone, blessed cornerstone of this. I told you, if he wasn't 1/7, then he's about 1/5 of this whole GOAT era. Painted and designed from the notebooks of Sir Dr. Ice Cube, for real. But yo, so they take clips and slices out of these. You got to be careful of that. The other thing you got to be careful of is like yesterday's video. So yesterday's video, as I could tell, if you start using different platforms and different pieces of hardware not connected, you may have that problem of not being in the beats, but over the beats. See, right now, FASH is over the beats. What we're going to do soon, and I'll leave some tutorials as we grow. I can only teach you what I know. This is Joey Joe Teaches from Soul, and it's 100 so solid that you could bet on it. I told you this is honest predicate, and it's red drake. You can lay it, rest it, and this is, solid as a guest accumulation. All right, so back to the beats. So FASH just jumped into gangster. That's a little gangster. That's the gangster. We got one called aggression. These are the aggression beats. And like I said, we're gonna point out a couple of these DJs that really come out and touches FASH family, because these are the people who help us grow. So this is reciprocal again. We are fluid flow energy. If you can't feel it, you ain't been here before. No, I'm just kidding. But it's that sometimes with the diction switching to those syllables. Nothing different. It's just this. You gotta know the kid. But listen, all right. So aggression. Oh, aggressive. Good time though. Start spitting some faster lyrics, right? So aggressive. You figure it'd be hard the lyrics, but sometimes it ain't though. FASH got this talent. Gallant Savage, balance that it. No, listen. Got this talent. Learns. My leaders. Leadership. Word. Salute, true to these dudes. Not true to what we do with it. Benny, Semper. Whatever, man. Listen. See, sometimes aggression take a second to pause and punctuate your sentence. Thought I wasn't gonna bend it to these algorithms. I'm sending they just out stopping. All right, so that be DJ. We're gonna announce that DJ. I like that DJ. Oh, DJs with complicated names. I wouldn't say it's Oprah, but you know what I mean. That would sound a little bit like the Blessed Miss Chop. One of the 1% is that I got something I like to readdress, but we'll get into that in a second. See, we're gonna twist and bend some of our paradigms into these how tunes. So I hope you like to stay tuned. All right, so this one's OPO, OPO, OPORA, 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 Oscar Papa, Alpha, Dog, Productions. Good for you. Good for you. Yoki, the name of the beat's Yoki. Listen, bring that back. Let's run that back. All right, so now the good thing about some of these is as you do adjust the beats, and if you like walking around in the streets and doing this little street poetry, showing where you are, what you do, what you be, if you walk around your streets safely, be safely, listen. So they got the video call, video cam recording. I'm recording this thing going. I'm recording. Listen, it's important. Listen, I think I'm switching. It's not stiff. It's my fingerprint. Get here. Yo, why can I be serious in these? But listen, it's Joey Teacher speaking all these different levels, high quality accents. It actually be part of the speech, and it's not fake, it's me. Everybody can be their own M-U-Z-E. But anyways, back to the push with push and Saturday. All right, so that's aggression. I guess aggression is where you really want to kind of punctuate what you're delivering. Or sometimes it's Nathan, and you want to get out there spaz and kind of like that radical dance that what happened. Yo, all right, now we got these drill beats, right? They got forever drill beats. They got forever. Who's my drillers out there? Where's all my drillers? I know you're killing me, drillers. Yo, where's all my drillers at? So, all right, we got drill in here. We'll talk about some of the drill beats because we see up at the top, we see drill up at the top, and then on the side, we'll catch the DJ's name. You could actually, all right, a good thing about this too is you could actually go to the DJ's pages. If you, most of these apps that you're on, they catch a running wall, kind of like YouTube as well, and you can catch the latest beats and stuff like that. Or if you find one of those latest beats and you really dig that DJ, you could go ahead and go into that DJ's page and select multiple an entourage of his beats, right? An entourage of his beats, like all his beats with him, right? That's just bugging. All right, so here we go. What's the Move? This is What's the Move by. Oh, I actually like this one too. This guy. See, this is one of them. See, so I'll know some of the DJs that I follow, and that's why I absolutely want to come out here and give them some credit so that they could go out there and get their love too. Twingo Crazy 19, Twingo Crazy 19, Twingo Crazy 19. What's the move? What's the move? Let's listen to you. Right. So sometimes FASH with these undertones of this new raps and FASH coming in here trying to develop his own stuff and don't want to listen to anybody else's. That's his circus. Let him work it. It's perfect. It worked it. Listen. Yo. All right. So as we working it and developing into this, it's just that's a curse word. To the syllable be worth. Penmanship out the head, man. So, but we're gonna do these how-tos just for now, so we don't confuse you fools tuned into YouTube just for this, because it be this. You can literally come on here and practice every single day. Have these in the back and do your flips, kicks, and stinks, and do whatever you want. It's liquish. It's kind of like what? It's like the beat of your own movie, because we own our own prophets, to our own prophecies. You don't see me self-prophecy, and me be like that, though. Then it's great, good, go. G-W-D, good. You go good, listen, hood, good. Listen, we all come from something different, so it's our fingerprint that gets us in swift. We're thinking this is full spectrum. If the delivery be a little bit, but if you get in there, you'll be like, listen. All right, we're gonna bump it different, bump your gums down, and then get your search engines right in with this running in the background. Now you know why I said that, clapping. All right, so. And see, so FASH has this little, you do have to have a little bit of capability, skills, desire, not even skills, because desire, yo. So I left some of the old FASH videos up from the very beginning. Go back and watch some of the early, you could go on FASH. This is how, everything's how to right now. So go to FASH's YouTube channel, go down, scroll to the very beginning. Stand 3's all right, but you know what I mean? Scroll a couple more up, press play, and I left those up there for a reason. FASH wasn't speaking as fluid. FASH wasn't, and this is why I'm having a hard time going back and describing those times, because those times were a lot lacking these rhymes, because FASH's vocabulary as the rose, risen, it's written, been sent for my time. Bang. Spit the pen. But anyways, let's begin. So, FASH. One thing I recommend, be you 100%. Be you 100%. FASH has a lot of life experiences. FASH is a former Marine. FASH is a former Marine, Stellar Marine. You know what I mean? Have some things to talk about. You know what I mean? Expert rifle, expert pistol. Yo, number one shooter out the boot camp. Just lost my charms. Trying to be too charming, lost my charms. But no, it'd be this. Have some life experience to talk about. Come out here, be you 100%. And practice. So I leave those older videos up there to see that it wasn't as fluid, as easy in the beginning. But as we're developing, it's becoming something. So it's very hard to say this, because FASH came on this YouTube here to share information, to share his soul, to share his life story. I put out such videos as DOC reformities with actual case studies from the state of Massachusetts, field case studies showing how room for improvement, showing actual ways to do it. I'm sorry we're caught up in this freestyle type state of mind, but it'd be this. Came out here to show some true life stories, showed my experience. And a video like that would be very important to me. It would be very important for me to show it to the right people. I hope the right people got to see that. I've sent that as far up as Sir, Mr. President. who I heard was working on a DOC reform. I won't say which president, could be past or present, yeah, or future, yeah. And so it'd be like this: we in the multiverse, nothing strange to the doctor, to the kids. Listen, it's this. We built a family, we built a network, and we built a lot of stuff here on the platform of YouTube. So I will absolutely respect that and thank YouTube 100%. Lately, we've been having really good rates. Click-through rates have been 14 to 40, through the roof with our click-through rates. But probably means that only our family's seeing the videos. And get recommended the videos, and then when our own family don't continue to watch us to the very end, we take a hit at the end. I get how YouTube works, I get how the algorithm works a little bit. So unfortunately, I think we're kind of in a deadlock with them. We had a 0 yesterday. We went from having 14s and 40s all week to 0. So we're absolutely on a viral right now, or we're absolutely got to think about some things. Which I stay open-minded. I will not judge everything until I have all the information. That's the art of war, ladies and gentlemen, is this. If you have to judge anything, listen, you do have to be a judge in your own life to protect your own investments, right? FASH is self-invested. It's all about my family right now. And actually, it's all about the world, too, because it's this. FASH knows the spectrum of how me feeding the world will help my family. And that's what I do love believing in the YouTube and this meta universe as we share our life experiences. We could go a little further into these beats, these how-tos on these rap apps. But the thing is this, is if you're out there, you're trying to get any kind of fame, I would strongly give the advice of the Prophet Solomon. And, this is one of the reasons why FASH has been a fan and followed the artist Nas for so long. If you couldn't tell, I had an inspiration in his haven't heard much of FASH's writings yet, but once you hear FASH's writings, you'll probably hear a little bit of the inspiration of the facet that Sir Prophet Nas nasty nasty. No, yo, rewind, take is that Sir has blessed us and absolutely left a facet, a print of himself in this prism of hip hop. And I was explaining yesterday how I told you there was a point in time where music it transferred into just being this place on the radio to where it actually felt it was in your house and people were oh my God, music was me too. Music felt like they were your neighbors telling you the same stories. And Nas was one of them neighbors. You heard, the original God's son, respect, sir. Us God's children, God's kid, respected as always, flowers. So know a bit of the roots, know a bit of the genre you're going into. It's funny in rap and hip hop, we'll leave it, we'll keep it here because we did title that in the title is rap and hip hop. In rap and hip hop, it's weird because it's very hard to come in here on a respectful energy. Unfortunately, because it's almost like they kind of lowbrow the term fan, but unfortunately, and fully explain, if your mind is big enough to feel and obtain this information, you're big enough to make it kid. But more than that is you got to understand that these artists also came to this art for a reason. They heard something touched them in this art that was predated, that was set before them, that elicited their soul to this art. Same from FASH, from a lifetime. Now, as I'm bringing you these life experiences, there was a life background, and it wasn't these beat tracks, it wasn't these apps. We didn't have this, no. So, and FASH was a very musical attached individual. So music has always meant something to FASH. So coming into the rap and hip hop, it's a lot of competition going around. So if you want to be a part of the competition, you want the smoke, there's plenty out there. Call a name, you'll probably get a response maybe. If they feel you're worthy to respond to. So perfect your skill before you start swinging. Word of advice. Before this app, there was an app that's no longer here, so that's why FASH didn't bring it up to begin with, but there was a battle rap app out there where there was hundreds of rappers on this battle rap app, and that's actually where the crew Darklight had developed from. DARKLYTE Society, yo, is West to East Cali Fresh YouTube channel. Follow and subscribe to him as well. Part of the network, part of the family. So we developed this. It's just like that. So you could develop networks on these apps, and it's up to you and your souls on how far you're going to take it and how strong you're going to hold it. You heard? Fash family is very strong. We're very strong. One thing that you got to keep is your integrity. Keep your integrity strong, or people won't believe in you. Hey, so Fash calling himself out on his own integrity. Yo, maybe perhaps judging the 1% too quickly. I realized this the other day on TV when I seen a commercial that Nick Cannon's part of the 1%. I was like, wait a minute, it goes that far? I didn't know you set the bar there. But listen, yo, so respect. I guess not all of them have such bad intent. We'll leave it at that. So respect sent to some of the 1%. We'll say this: we won't pass this harsh judgment. We won't be prejudged to the 1%ers, regardless of how the energy comes at us. We will not bend ours. Keep our integrity strong, and that's R. Yo, bringing it in with that southern R, right? Yo, because the northern R be like Cliff, Cheers, and Beers. So be you 100% in there. So life experience. Come out here and share it. You know what I mean? Fascist has so many life experiences. I think that people's thinking that he's just making up stories for days, and that's why I told you to the beginning. If you rewind this to some of the earliest videos, I told you I hate telling stories because I always feel like I'm the one that's gonna say me too, or me this, or +1. You got 1 sheep, I got 2 sheep, but it's not like that. But so rap is a competition. It seems hip hop seems to become this competition. Everybody wants to be number 1, right? Fascists want to get a story out and touch the children and let them know that they can come in and do that as well. We are all prophets in this life, and we're all set here to live God's message and deliver whatever's in our soul. Let no light be underneath the lampshade. You heard? May no lamp be under the. All right. Fash is getting a little locked up in words because it's this. I keep looking at this number 0 on my page, and that's where it's at. So this platform has been very good to me. There was a time where we were getting 3,000 to 5,000 views a video. We had an active live going every time we came on. We had our peoples on. So either we have lost our peoples or something very weird. There's some strange energy going on. So perhaps I might be slowing it down on the channel. That's why I want to just teach a couple people a little how-to. So if they wanted to get at least to where the Fash was on that level, go ahead. For everybody that gets to go back and rewatch this video, that's part of Fash's family. Don't worry, we got this covered. We're going further. If they don't help us here, we're going further. And that's about designing our own material. That's about designing our own masters. We absolutely have the equipment. Y'all done seen the Akai, you seen the hardware, you seen everything, right? You seen the mic, you seen the mini. We got it in us. We got the delivery. We got the brain core ability. So it's like that. Fash come out here with some life experiences. I feel like I'm talking about the same thing day after day. And I don't want to do that. I want to move forward. I want to grow. So in order to do that, we got to be in touch with our family and YouTube. So please help us put us in touch with our family. Algorithm. We've been algorithm friendly. We love our SEO, CEO, algorithm check-in. How you doing? We ain't been out here causing no BS. We don't curse on this station. We're showing you up-to-date, live, true hip-hop like no other. We're barring out every single day. So full display, full disclosure, Joey Joe, open book, so listen, Kush told you, push soldiers forward, cortexes, listen, the chorus texture, listen. But the kid won't be listed. So now I know the struggle is this trouble. And that's another, crossing the line from fan into trying to be amused. You got to watch out, stay aware of what's going on around you. So Fash was on that battle rap app, and there was some people on there who was posing as known artists. So as I'm going at it, attacking these known artists, they're either reposting these videos on there, or if the known artist wasn't known to Joey G at that time and he had posted the video, coming back later to find out there's already a different artist with much bigger acclaim to fame and rap than the person on that battle rap app, I absolutely had to take the video down and did a couple of apologies. So I keep it 100% honest and in front of me always. Simple, whatever. Yo, what up? Yo, simple. How you doing? So everybody, check in with FASH. If you want to do these lives, go ahead and leave a time and a days. Leave me days of the weeks and times you want to see FASH on and that you want to vibe. If you want to actually vibe with FASH, other than that, we might be cutting these lives. Yo, we'll do a couple how-tos and we might be out, bro. And if this day don't threats, this is just like we got a message to deliver, and we're gonna get out there. We don't stop. We won't stop. We're Marines. We're Marines. We're Marine soul. We're Marine soul. Listen, if we were to quit on Marine soul, we're more than that. We're savage souls. We're savage souls. That's Papa. That's Papa Dukes. So if I was to let down any of these fallen soldiers and not push the movement forward because on the strength of the not even no unknowns. No. Yo, never let nobody put a narrative on your life ever. This is true FASH family. We are gathered together. We are networking, and yo, even when they put some separation, get gap between us, we bang galore and get close. It squeezes. Yo, engineers, bridges is facts. That was easy. Yo, they just can't understand how we so genius and complete, but listen, and different, unique is this. Listen, Sarge, Clint, Joey Joe checking in. Nobody's home, so yo, we got to go. Peace and be sure you stay tuned. They might see some new promos for some new accounts and some nasty songs or some. You want them here? Get us out.